Hi, this is Henry Chamberlain and welcome to the April vlog. So let me start off with a celebration. 11-time winner of the Energy Star Partner of the Year Award. This organization really embraces high performance, energy efficiency, and sustainability in ways that others dream of doing. It's nice to be able to celebrate our 11th win on that side. Clearly the real estate association that's gotten it from the roots, back to the beginnings of Energy Star. Couple things I want to talk about. I'm just back from the Southern Regional Conference. Fort Lauderdale and the Palm Beach. As a call out to you, you did just a wonderful job with the program. You know, it's interesting. I was up there with Rob Brierly, BOMA fellow as well, our chairman, talking about the state of the industry. You got a couple of interesting comments back. One was, when you look at property managers in this day and age, a lot of times they're becoming event managers. You know, you've got co-working space creating with services. Well, property managers more and more are setting up events around their properties, around their complexes, so the job keeps changing. When you look at parking garages, we were talking about how some of the new garages are being redesigned in anticipation of the amount of parking going down, so the ramps are on the exterior and all. Well, what do you do with those parking garages? One way would be to reformat it into, flex office space. Well, what if you turn it into a parking center where Ubers or Lyfts or other services could be available for folks for a couple of bucks during the day, and maybe you have some food there as well. But people keep looking for different ways to recraft their properties. The program in the South I thought was great. It also just reinforced to me the value of our BOMA fellows who are on that program. I mentioned Rob, Carrie Fronston and Joe Marklings, also former chair. Both fellows were talking about the asset management side of the business, where the markets are going, and frankly they feel some headwinds, but things are still looking up in the Southeast, particularly for industrial. Brenna Walraven, a former chair, talking about sustainability and high performance buildings and their impact on the environment. John Scott, Murray Green were talking about emergency preparedness. You know, it reinforces the kind of brain trust the fellows represent, and you match that up with our executive committee. Got some great folks who can get out and speak on a variety of different topics, and I encourage you to think about that. A couple big programs coming up that I want to talk about a little bit. One is you're going to be getting in the mail, or you have, annual conference brochure. You know, when you look at how do we create value and what's going on in the market under that big tent where everybody comes together, obviously building operations and management, but creating asset value. You know, you've seen our infographic. If you haven't, you can find it on the website and elsewhere. But it really reinforces BOMA as the strategic business partner. Well, how people are applying that in their case studies is going to take place in that track. High performance buildings, industrial real estate obviously continues to take off. It's white hot around the country, next day, same day, in some cases same hour delivery. It's really driving an amazing formula out there. Leadership and career development. BOMA magazine features the war for talent. Great issue. Takes a look at what the marketplace is like, but some of the younger professionals, what they're going to be looking for. Tenant relations, technology, and innovation. I may see some of you at Realcomm in June. So a lot going on in San Antonio at the end of June. Medical office, I'll just talk about that just briefly. You know, that's where deals are done. Capital markets, compliance, design, leasing, provider strategies. Think about Houston, May 9 to 11 if you're in medical. It's a big, big deal. And finally, we're launching our strategic plan this year. Many of you are involved in that. If you've got ideas, if you've got trends, if there are things you want us to be concentrating on, let me know. I promise to carry that into the task force and the executive committee, and we're going to make this organization the best it can be for the next 5 or 10 years. Thank you.